Hello and welcome to Smith Shop Films. I'm Drew Smith, and today we're talking about live streaming with the Insta360 ONE X2. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Insta360 ONE X2 to live stream to various live streaming platforms. The one I'm using is YouTube, but you can also live stream to Facebook and Instagram. Now, if you're not familiar with the Insta360 ONE X2, check the links above, and there's some other videos that I did to introduce you to using this camera. But one of the unique things about this camera is that it is a 360 camera, so it takes video and pictures from completely all the way around. And there's two lenses on here, and there's a blind spot in between. So in that in-between blind spot, the selfie stick here will disappear, so it doesn't show up in your video or in your photos, which makes it really cool for making live streams. So the way I like to do the live stream is to use the Insta360 ONE X2 on a selfie stick, and also using a little tripod. I have this little three-legged tripod, monopod, so that I can set it on a flat surface like that, or even on the ground. So you need to connect your ONE X2 to your mobile device. In this case, I'm using an iPhone, and you're going to open up the Insta360 ONE X2 in the Insta360 app. Now you'll see some options in there to connect to Facebook Live or to YouTube Live. But I was having some trouble with that. In fact, I tried to do this before and it just totally didn't work. I kept getting a 404 error. And I think that if you delete the app and then download it again, it may work for you. But if it doesn't, here's a foolproof way to make it work. So in the Insta360 ONE X2 app, you're gonna select RTMP. And then when you go into YouTube, on YouTube Studios, whenever you click on Create or Start a Live Video, you'll get a menu that'll pop up, and you'll see the RTMP address. Basically, it's an address that you need to put into the Insta360 app. But the most important thing is how you put that address in there, because it took me a long time to kind of figure out what was going wrong with it. But the way you have to put it in is you're going to have an address, a web address that starts with RTMP and then some letters and some characters. Then there's going to be a stream key, which is another series of letters and characters. That stream key has to go at the end of that RTMP address, all as one long string of characters. When you put that into the Insta360 app that way, it will start sending the signal to YouTube to stream. So if you're not familiar with the ONE X2, it's a great camera and very easy to use, but you might need a little advice on it. So check out the links in the description or the links above. And there's some other videos that I did on how to use this camera, the best places to use it.